The final episode of Dynazenon has now begun, which it was incredible, in which the final battle actually was so amazing that I actually review it today. So here is the final episode right now, which the final episode begins with Susumu actually transformed into a kaiju, while Knight has transformed using the mechs to actually battle him by himself. Now we've seen Galma was actually injured, which we've seen Yomoji and Minami are actually heard him apologize, in which he told him to apologize to Kuyomi, who was actually running for his mech and trying to help, which he told him to apologize for himself when he get the chance. So they actually trying to get to their mechs and actually join Knight when he actually was defeated, where the rest of the Kaiju Eugenicists actually saw the Kaiju and realized that it's actually Susumu when they try to do instant domination, and they can't. So they actually join him as well, where we seen how they were injured on their way to their own mechs, on which we seen Shishi actually try to see the battle as well, knowing that Goldburn is there as well, in which we seen Galma actually get up despite his injuries. We actually see him get to Diver, and Koyomi actually got to Striker. Now we see how they join the battle as they transform, knowingly how they saw the Kaiju Eugenicists inside the Kaiju as well. They actually defeated them, but we see how Yamoji actually using instant domination as they use everything they have to defeat them, in which they actually thought that they would die once again, and they have actually was completely defeated, in which we see how Galma also died, in which 3 months have passed. As the credits have actually rolled, we see how the others have joined together to pay their respect to the last place that Galma have stayed, in which we see Dynazenon actually was powered down, as Knight and Second are headed back to their world, where they actually take Dynazenon and Goldburn, with Shishi actually run to say thank you to Goldburn for being the best friend that she ever had, in which we see Koyomi actually has a new haircut and a suit, where he actually had it to a job interview, in which he actually went to the school where he actually met with his ex, in which we seen Sishi with her dragon tattoo in reminder of Goldburn. Meanwhile, in school, we seen Yamoji and Minami are actually doing a school festival as part of a Halloween-themed restaurant, where they knew that Minami is going to break her promise once again, but Yamoji actually decided to help her push through, in which honor Kano, in which the scars they actually have is from the battle, which they always will still be there, in which we see Yamoji talking with Susumu about the potentials of a kaiju user, but he actually said that he don't understand kaiju, that's why he don't actually become one, and he actually knew what he was talking about. Meanwhile, as the last scene ended with Knight and Second are in the same world that Gridman battled Alexis, which we seen SSSS.Dynazenon actually stand up, in which the title actually begins, which the title of the final episode is there as well. Now, I really love how the series, which is the sequel to the Gridman series, actually helps. And I knew that we're going to get to see what's going to come up next after Dynazenon. But I really love how the series play out. We have new characters, new giant robot, plus Knight have returned, which Grid Knight have actually returned as Anti-Den Knight. Then the theme song was actually incredible, so I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on a new series later on. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the final episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Drawing here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.